Welcome, everyone. The industry you're looking at is Tropicana. It was one of the first industries that I built for the layout, and it's probably my pride and joy. This is a kit bash version of Tropicana. There is no quote unquote real kit. I just bought parts and put it together. The decals are O-scale decals on the side of the building, and the doors and the loading docks have HO scale decals on them. As you can see, everybody knows it's Tropicana. The reason why I modeled this building is because when I moved to New Jersey and I used to go to pick up people at the Newark airport, I always passed the juice train. I says, okay, that's pretty cool. And over the years, Athearn, BLMA, now Atlas, and Intermountain made Tropicana reefers, as well as Bachman and a couple of others. So we have a lot of reefers. What's interesting is when people come over here and they see the juice facility, they go, oh, I saw that. It's the building along the New Jersey Turnpike. And I say to myself, nah, no, it isn't. But let them think it is. Who cares? So we've got 7 tracks here. 2 inbound tracks, which you see right here. 2 outbound tracks. 2 tracks to go in the building. And the 7th track there where the engine is. Now, this is an Atlas MP15 DCC with sound engine that was custom painted by a friend who is no longer with us. And when he wanted me to paint it, or when he asked me how he wanted him to paint it, I said, green, orange, and white. Knock yourself out, as long as you put number 24 on it. So he basically painted it as you see it. He did a great job. In addition, he also painted a couple of tractor trailers for me, and they came out looking really sharp. So this is Tropicana. Let's go bring up the juice train. This is the lower level staging, and what you're looking at is the north staging area of the layout. As you can see, we have the juice train, and it's got a pair of Jeeps with it in the CSX gray color, which is like one of their first paint schemes. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this train out, send it up to Helix, and send it right into Tropicana. It'll come off the Helix tracks and go right in through Rock Ridge Freight Yard and circle around and go past the building. We'll cut the cars off and pull out all the other freight cars that are in there, all the other reefers that are in there, so that this train can head back down. And once the cars are dropped, we'll just start switching out Tropicana. So we're going to bring the juice train through the freight yard, have it wrap around the other side of Tropicana, cut the engines, and then we'll start switching it out. So the train's got 13 cars on it, plus the caboose. And of course, we're going to pull 14 cars out of Tropicana. And they're pretty much ready to go. Now we see the train coming onto the other side of the freight yard, and basically we're going to pull this train up. We're going to cut the engines, and then we're going to start switching out Tropicana. So we're going to pull the engines all the way up, past CP South, all the way around. So what this is going to do is give the engines and the Tropicana switcher some headroom, because he's going to have to do a runaround to get all these cars, and this way he'll be able to pull out, looks like we're going to pull out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 cars. We're going to pull out the 14 cars on the outbound track, and then the rest of this train we're going to start spotting the cars. Here we go. So we've got the juice switcher out, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to have him shove all of these cars out, and then start placing some of the cars on the track. So let's just get rid of some of these inbound cars, get them out of the way, which we could do, and let's get this train out of here. We're going to have them put 6 cars on one track and 7 on the other. And here we go. Little switching here. Got the switch thrown. We'll shove these cars back first. We should be able to fit 6 on this track. Well, we look good here. We have some clearance. That's good. We'll uncouple the engine, start dropping off the rest of the cars. So we're going to send him back to pick up the other cars. Now there are another 7 cars here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 5 on the inbound track, and we'll put 2 right into the inbound building over at Tropicana. We'll do this in 2 moves. And as we get closer here, we're going to cut the caboose, because the caboose needs to go on the back of this other train. We're going to stop the train right here, cut this caboose. It's actually a nice caboose. It's a Rapido caboose that lights up. Now that the caboose is cut, we can move this train and start spotting the rest of these cars. It's not a bad move. It's actually a nice move to make if you think about it. Throw the switch back. A nice slow shove back. Slight pause there. We're going to continue shoving back. There's always one car that's difficult. This guy here, he's the culprit. So we're going to drop those cars off, and we're going to just cut away the other 5, and then these first 2 cars we're going to put into the building. Cars are cut. Pull it all the way up. Clear the switches. Throw that first switch, and then we're going to throw one more, and we should be coming right into the building. Get a little bit better aerial view. And then we'll just cut the engine. Engine is cut, and we'll have him come out. Now it's time to pull the rest of these reefers. Got our switch normalized. Second set of switches. Now we'll pull the first set of cars. That was nice. Nice and easy. You'll see why in a minute why we needed the headroom up front, because we've got to pull this train out with all these cars, and that switcher needs a little bit more room. That's going to be fairly close, and it is, which is good. Just normalize that next switch, have them shoved back, Now just cut the engine, pick up the other 7 cars. So now we'll send them out again. Pick up the last set of cars. There we go. So once we add these cars to the cars sitting on the secondary, and this is the Rock Ridge secondary, by the way. This whole area is governed by the Rock Ridge Yardmaster. Anybody who takes this job has their hands full, to say the least. And we do have one member from my group that enjoys running the yard. Besides, he doesn't take any crap from anybody, which is a good thing. What he says goes. And I let him have his way. So we're going to add these cars to the rest of the train here. Shove it back a little bit more. So we've got, looks like about 14 cars here, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to cut the engine, put the switcher away, then go grab the Jeeps, and I'm going to cut the switcher, put them away, and then grab those pair of Jeeps and have them come back, pick up the train. So now that he's away, we're going to pick up those other Jeeps and bring them back. Here they come. We'll get them coupled up. Now that we're together as a one train, we're going to send this train back down. They'll head right out of Rock Ridge. There you have it. Thanks for watching.